All right, you guys, what's up? We are at the speed run spot. We've got the Arrma Limitless GT first run today. Well, first speed run attempt. I ran it about a week ago when the weather was nice, just to make sure everything was working. But this is our first attempt. Okay. Holy shit, guys, I'm shaking. Look at me holding the remote. I'm incredibly surprised that was a clean pass. All right, so we're gonna go stop and read. 126. Wow. Okay. Wow. All right, stop and read. 120. So, and 118 here. We're gonna turn that off and unplug this. Motor's good, ESC's good. Steering's good. Gearing sounds like it's okay. The fact that we flipped and had actually a pretty bad crash and nothing is broken or severely broken. Of course the body came off and the body posts came off, but this is actually a really big success that everything stayed together so well. Aside from the end of that wing, we'll have to just apply some glue so that doesn't continue to fray off. All right, had to save it. It was wiggling a bit back and forth. Only 123. $127. All right, perfect pass. Unplug from here. Let's grab our remote. We'll go ahead and do our calibration. So it sounds like it actually shut itself down when I went, when I went to do full throttle. Let's see if it'll turn around. Yep. Nope. It kept going, so I had to steer it into the grass. So we gotta go get it. All right, so it's got it. We're gonna go ahead and hit stop and read. Only 112. So I don't think perfect pass is the issue. We've lost it completely. So we got steering, no throttle at all. Yep, no throttle. Let's I'll turn it off, turn it back on. No beeps or anything, so very weird. We'll have to stop it there for now and take it home and figure out what's going on. But now I'm getting an error. Error communicating with controller. Trying plugging it, waiting 30 seconds, plug it back in. Hey guys, so just quick update. While I was, of course, doing some more tests with the Limitless, I was still not getting the mile/hour numbers that I was expecting. Went to connect the ESC, well, I lost throttle response. Got home, charged up the batteries, connected everything back to see if it was just the batteries being too low. They weren't, they were fine. But I connected the batteries again and turned on the ESC and didn't even get beeps. Like it would turn on, but it wouldn't beep. like it was powering up correctly. Only had steering, didn't have any throttle or brake. I went to connect the ESC to my computer and there was connection read error. So after all that, I went ahead and checked the tag on the ESC wires, and it is unfortunately one of the ones that had an error. So I'm not going to mention the company that I bought it from because it could be an honest mistake, but they had said that their XLX2s that they had in stock didn't have any issues or were not part of the batch that needed to be recalled. This one, unfortunately, is part of that batch. So just an update for you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and send this into Castle. Hopefully they can get this worked out, send me out a new one. And then I've got some other changes I'm gonna make to the gearing. I understand that the gearing that I'm using, it's too heavy of a gear. Not necessarily over-geared, but definitely too heavy. So I'm gonna change that, go back to a Saga gear. But just wanted to offer this to you guys, let you guys know what's up, and I'll keep you posted. And for anyone interested, you can go to castlecreations.com and fill out their SA2021-1 return form. So this one in particular, XLX2, my manufacturing code was this one right here. And they're gonna inspect it for the problem that they described in the service advisory, but I know that this particular ESC has had some other issues, not just that one there. So I'm gonna send it in, I'm gonna follow all the instructions here, and I will actually include all of this all in the same video for you guys so you can see what the whole process is like. All right, got the XLX2 out and back into this box. I'm gonna go ahead and tape it up and package it and send it in. All right, so as per the instructions, I'm gonna be placing Castle Creations, attention, etc., on the outside of the package. I'm also gonna be printing this out and including it in the package. Below my name, I've got another WordPad open covering up my email, phone number, and address, but I'm including all of that in this form that I'm gonna be printing out so that they know who to send it back to, of course. So I'm gonna print one copy for myself to keep and then one copy to include in the box to send to them. They should be sending me an email as well, letting me know that they've received the SA 2021-1 form. Yeah, so I'm gonna be printing this out, shipping it to them today. If there's a particular email, return email address within the email that they send to me, I'll just respond to that one with this same information, and I'll also give them the tracking number. I'm gonna use USPS to ship it to them, but I'll go ahead and give them the tracking number so that they know it's on the way. Not that they'll check it, but I wanna just document this whole process for you guys. I think it'll be educational and somewhat entertaining. I almost sent them a nice little switch mount, so I had to take that off and put the regular screws back on first. All right, so I did have bubble wrap, so I had to be a little bit wasteful, put some crumble paper at the bottom, then I layered that with one sheet of paper like this, and then put the XLX2 in its box on top of that, and then crumble paper all around it. That'll keep the XLX2 from working its way down to the bottom and be more protected in shipping. And then I've got my piece of paper with all of my information on it. I will lay that just right across the top like this, and then tape it shut and go ahead and ship it. All right, and because I'm doing the entire process with you guys, I'm actually just going to USPS.com, doing a click and ship. I'm doing a medium-sized box. You guys saw that. That's where it's shipping to, shipping from. It just shows my zip code. That's fine. And the total amount, I did get insurance, $300 value. And so I'll go into billing information and complete that. Hey guys, just wanted to give another quick update. As you guys know, this is one of the runs. If you were part of the live stream that I did, we reviewed both this log and this log here, looked at the the voltage, the ripple, the horsepower, the current we were getting, all that. And as you know, the last pass, I lost throttle, couldn't connect the ESC to the Castle link, checked the ESC connector wires to see what the model number was, and it did fall under one of the ESC batches that was having the issue that Castle did the service announcement about. I got an email from Castle. They asked me to call to talk to the warranty department to see what the next steps were. He mentioned initially that it didn't fall under their service announcement, that they didn't see any issues, but they apparently had issues getting into the log as well. When they finally got into the log, they were able to see that I was pulling 500 amps on that last pass, and the power out that they read was 100%. So, he was talking to me about, what batteries am I using? What motor was I using it with? Am I checking my temps? And I mentioned all of that to him. I said, the last run was 126 degrees. I went through all that information with him, and essentially it sounded to me like he made a judgment call to go ahead and warranty the ESC. So he let the person that handles that, he let her know to go ahead and send out a new ESC. So they are sending me one. We will get that in the mail, get it hooked up in the Limitless. We're gonna go a little more conservative with the gearing, start off lower again, and then build back up. And we're gonna check the logs after each and every run. So in the past, where I would only check the logs every now and then, I'm gonna check it after each run, see how the car's doing, see how healthy it is, make sure the temperatures are good, and then go from there. So I'll keep you guys updated. So it's been about 2 weeks since Castle actually received my XLX2 in the mail, but finally got the new one back. Looks like they included my original connectors, so that's cool. I don't know if they're maybe expecting me to just solder these up to the ends. I'm actually just gonna put new connectors on, just because if I solder these on to the ends here, it'll just be doubling the solder joints, and I don't want to introduce more potential failure points. So they did confirm via email that they were sending me a brand new one. Looks like that's exactly what they sent, and we have a new code, C28611. Should be good to go. On this one, I'm going to connect it to the computer, make sure I can read it, and go ahead and get it set up for the Limitless, and then I'll get this one installed into the Limitless. Also, the reason that this one took so long is because they were making new ones. They had to make another batch, so you can see this one is March of 21, so should be good to go. And just to show you guys, it is working, and the software did see it, so it was not an issue with the prior Castle link, so we've rolled that out. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the updates in here that I need to make. As last thing, went ahead and calibrated it. Just wanted to show you guys everything works. Got it turned on. Oh, hang on. Sometimes it takes a second for that receiver to connect, but I've got auto lipo off. I did all the same settings as we covered before, but as you can see, everything works. No issue. So really happy to have this back, have it back in the vehicle, have everything set back up. And in a couple days, once we have some nice weather, we'll go out there and run it again.